What's going on, everybody? Brian here. Welcome back to another reaction. Today we are taking a look at the next episode of 24 season 1 and episode 6. It is called 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. So we are going along with each hour from each episode. So really great show. I'm really excited to keep watching these episodes for you guys, whether it's for you guys to watch me react to the show, or if you guys are just watching just the show as well. The show is amazing. I can't believe I can't even say I can't believe that I never heard of the show, because I was a lot younger by the time this show came out. I'm pretty sure around early 2000s, maybe late 90s. I'm not sure exactly when the show started. I'm happy though that you guys definitely gave us put out the word pretty much and gave me the option of watching this show, and I tell you guys, it's not going for granted at all. I'm really digging it. I'm really in tune to this show, and I get excited every time to be able to react to it and watch it with you guys. So if you guys also feel the same feeling, go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe to our channel, head over to Patreon to get early episodes if you want to. Completely up to you, completely optional. No pressure, no rush, no nothing. It's completely up to you. Yeah, I don't want to get too much, I don't want to talk too much. I just want to get right into it. So hopefully you guys are excited like I am, and we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. This is the next episode of 24. Come on, Janet. Don't die.
Still driving.
Nothing.
For you guys tuning in for the very first time, in case you watched the show before, in case you kind of forgot what happened, Janet got hit by a car, and I believe the end of episode 2 it was. Either 2 or 3, one of those episodes she was hit by a car.
Listen to me, Terry. Do not let anyone near Janet who doesn't belong there.
What do you mean?
I think she might be in danger.
From whom?
I'll explain as soon as I get there, but until then, do not mention this to anyone, okay?
Okay.
If I'm Terry, I'm like, well then get here. You said like the last 3 episodes, as soon as I get there, well, I'll explain. You haven't got here yet. Like, come on.
Yes, could you please pass me through to hospital security? Thank you. You know Kim's friend, the girl she went out with tonight? She turned up at St. Mark's ER. She got hit by a car.
You think she knows where Kimberly is?
It's the only chance I've got. I'm meeting Terry at the hospital now. Get me that name.
Where's he going?
He's tracking a lead.
And ignoring protocol again, huh? First he assaults an agent to avoid lockdown, then he breaks a prisoner out of jail. What the hell's going on here? I thought we were supposed to be stopping assassination.
Stop following me, Tony.
Yeah, seriously, Tony.
I don't know how you hooked up with these guys, but they obviously don't trust you. You just saw Gaines kill your friend. He's not gonna let you walk away.
Shut up.
The only way either of us is gonna stay
Come on,
alive
Rick, you're not a
is if we
douche.
get-
I said shut up!
You sure you want to know? You might not like what you find if you open that door.
It's already open. I'm listening.
I would not want to make him mad if he was my dad. He looked pissed.
Why didn't we just go to the police? If it was really self-defense, Keith would have been cleared.
Maybe, but your career would have been over.
Oh man, he's the only one who really knows about the truth.
Before you finish crucifying me, save some nails for your wife.
Sure didn't know anything about this.
No? How do you think Keith got to me in the first place?
What I had to do was hang out with you guys. Nobody was supposed to get hurt. None of this was supposed to go down.
What do you think was gonna happen?
I was gonna say, what did you think was gonna happen, dude?
Well, that's really gonna help.
You guys had to do this anyways. That was your
Well, it is,
guys'
and you
plan.
can sit there feeling sorry for yourself, or you can get up and help me figure out a way to get us out of here.
West side, copy that.
Oh, Jack made it to the hospital.
Hospital security.
Jack Mauer, thanks for mobilizing your people on such short notice. It's okay, I'm here now.
Oh, don't leave me. Don't ever leave me again, okay?
Promise I won't.
Agent Bauer.
I'm a little confused about this situation. I thought they weren't dating, or I thought they weren't together anymore. In the beginning, they were separated.
No, I'm not gonna open the briefcase. I'm just here to see my brother. I want to see my brother.
What's the problem here?
There's no problem.
Sir.
What you got in the briefcase?
Don't worry about it.
What's in the briefcase?
Don't worry about it. Get off!
What is this?
It's my medication.
Man, Jack's like losing it. Again, it's been a crazy ass night, guys. we're in, let me see, this is, yeah, the 6th episode, so a lot has happened so far.
I know that. I did what I thought was right for our family and for your career.
He might not have a career after this. But it just makes them look super bad, even if it was self-defense.
Are you prepared to send our son to jail?
I mean, what else can he do, right? I don't know what else he could possibly do to save him. If they get out with this story.
It was always a game with Dan. He acted like nothing could touch him. And I bought into it.
So did Janet.
I'd give anything to turn back the clock.
Me too.
Like, does he want her specifically, or did he want random girls? I think he wants her to get to Jack or something. Hopefully we get to see what's up.
Any word on the John Doe yet?
Who estimates the time of death?
News you got anything?
It's like Jack's suspecting everybody at this point. He's looking at Alan kind of weird. I like Alan though. Alan was pretty cool.
Look, today someone is going to try and kill David Palmer.
What?
That's why I was brought in last night.
Well, why is Janet endangered?
Because she was with Kim.
Oh my God.
Terry. I'm so sorry. I know this is all happening because of me.
But that was a good scene right there. It really was a emotional moment, in my opinion. Probably if you guys wasn't watching me, a tear will be coming down or something, but
I need
I
you
can't have you
to
guys be like, come on,
I'm
man.
about to crack the outer
Can't
shell.
be a punk crying right now.
2 hours ago.
You know, this key card's our best lead on the Palmer hit.
I'm not dropping the key card. I called in Milo.
Yo, why is Tony always just he's just always doing something as far as looking at Nina a certain way? Like, can this woman work in peace? Jesus.
David. Sorry to wake you like this, but something's come up.
The minute Maureen breaks the story, you'll free fall in the polls. And the media will start churning this thing 24/7. They'll pick you clean and go to work on the bones. Chances are the party will try to cut bait. So, I'd say you're textbook unelectable.
Well, I'm not comfortable with her being interrogated.
I'm just talking about asking her 1 or 2 questions.
I'll leave it up to her father.
Sure, Alan's gonna say yeah.
Let me go in first and make sure she's up to it.
Thank you.
Sorry, Nina's following up the lead. That was quick.
Do what I tell you, Jack, and you might see your daughter again.
Oh, this son of a bitch, dude. Oh, he's watching him.
Right, we're watching you.
The reception's really bad. I'll be right back.
Yo, Terry could see it on his face, though.
Now continue down the hall. Come on, Jack, I don't have all day.
Oh my fucking gosh. Alan is not the guy I thought he was supposed to be. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
There's a metal box inside the glove compartment. Take it out.
Yo, what if they make Jack try to kill a Palmer, dude? That would be so fucking sick. Cause he's been ordered to save him. That would be crazy.
Tuck it in your ear.
Oh my god, dude, I still can't believe Alan, guys. Threw me off guard. Like, I swear to you, I did not expect him to be
Where are you?
what he is.
I didn't mean to scare you. Where's Jack?
Well, he went to take a call.
Well, I needed to talk to him.
Janet.
She's sleeping. Dr. Collinger says that she's not in any danger. She'll be out for a couple of hours.
Yeah, I would have been like, That's weird. You're gonna leave your daughter who
I
is
guess I'll just call her in
hurt?
the car.
As you guys can tell, I'm pretty bad at predicting shows. In the very beginning, I thought Palmer was cheating. Predicted wrong. I thought Alan was a good guy. Was way off.
I just spoke to my dad.
How?
That Gaines guy put me on the phone with him.
What does Gaines want from your dad? Money?
No, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's about money.
Harry, if you hear from him first, can you give him a message?
Of course.
There's a murder victim he asked me to ID. Tell him the murder victim's name is Alan York.
Guys, we are gonna just jump straight into this, guys. I'm speechless. What an episode this was. Before we go ahead and break down what we just saw, I would just like to start off by saying this is probably one of my favorite episodes of seeing 24 so far, and this is episode 6. We got a lot of seasons still to go, but oh my gosh, we just saw a lot of shit just go down. Again, before we get into that, I want to give this episode, I want to rate this episode like a 9.5 because there was just so many like twists and turns, guys, that just completely threw me off guard that I had no idea about before we get into all those plot twists and turns and stuff like that. Let's get into the episode and let's discuss what we pretty much saw. Again, a lot of stuff has happened. Now remember, guys, in the last episode, Jack was pretty much told by this one guy who killed an officer. He said, listen, if you get me out of jail, I could bring you to this location where I'm supposed to receive a phone call. When I get this phone call, I'm supposed to know what to do next. Jack takes this guy who killed the police officer who helped him actually get this guy that they were looking for. He actually takes him out of jail and he brings him to the location. They get the phone call. Once he gets the phone call, he ends up going to this location that the person who we know is Gaines tells him to go to this location and to pretty much open the trunk of the car. Now they go over there, they open the trunk in the car, and they see a body. Now, at first we didn't know who the body was, but as Jack opened it up and saw, the people in the show kind of don't know who it is, but we kind of got a glimpse of like a little bit of feature, so we knew it was a male figure. We didn't know who this guy was. Jack pretty much got the car. He calls Nina, or actually he drives to where Nina's located, and he tells her to pretty much find out who this body is. We need to find out who this person is, and we need to find out if pretty much this person is pretty much connected with what's gonna happen with Mr. Palmer. And right out the gate, I was just like, okay, it's just like mind blowing because again, we don't know who this body is. We get with Kim and Rick. I'm pretty sure Rick is this guy's name. He just witnessed his friend get shot by Gaines. Gaines shoots him, says, if you don't cooperate, it's easy as this. You see what happened to him. It could easily happen to you. Let's just not get on my bad side. Do what I ask, and we're going to pretty much get this thing rolling. Now, he pretty much shoots his friend because he didn't kill Janet. And I think he needed to kill Janet because she ends up going to the hospital. Janet pretty much tells them who took her and her friend Kim, which this is Kim here. It could be bad for Gaines and all his crew. So he pretty much just killed him pretty much because he's upset that Janet got taken into to the hospital. Now, they're pretty much over here just going to bury the friend of Rick's, and he's just digging up the grave. Now, in this episode, in this scene actually here, we get with Mr. Palmer. Palmer is meeting with this guy who we come to find out covers up pretty much the murder that took place. That we come to find out that Mr. Palmer's son Keith ends up killing someone who allegedly rapes his daughter, Keith's sister. And then Palmer is just very upset because there's this tragic event that took place, and he's pretty much the last to know about it. He didn't know his son committed this crime. Not only that, his son committed this crime. This could also backfire and really affect him in this election race that is currently taking place. That is gonna be soon taking place. So this guy, I guess, is a friend of the family, someone very important as far as who can make things like this go away. He pretty much gets. He pretty much was told that, that he had to cover up pretty much what his son did. His son name is Keith. He went to go see Gibson. He had to pretty much talk to him. Well, not even talk to him. He pretty much went over there and Keith handled, I guess, he pretty much killed Gibson. And this guy here that we see, pretty much tries to cover it up. Now, David was very upset. He was very upset that, you know, this man here who he's known for such a long time didn't really speak to him about what occurred and what happened. And he was just very upset at David, mainly because this was all pretty much David's wife's plan to pretty much have Keith, which is David's son, talk to this man who could pretty much clear up the crime scene and pretty much make it seem like he wasn't involved. And he pretty much says, how do you think Keith got to me in the first place? It was Sherry, which is his wife's name, who pretty much told Keith to come see this guy, which kind of throws David off guard. David's like, what the hell? My wife knows about this and then I don't? Like, what is going on? Jack finally gets to the hospital. As soon as he gets to the hospital, he's already on high alert. He already requested a lot of security to cover Janet, which is smart on his part, because if I was Jack, I would have never assumed anything about covering her. But he asks a whole bunch of security to cover her, and he right out the gate starts to talk to Mr. Allen here. He talks to Allen and he tells him, he kind of starts to question him a little bit. He questions him about, you know, who potentially Janet may be hanging out with, who just any kind of question, any information that he could possibly get to pretty much find his daughter. And then Terry kind of just like, you know, tells Jack just chill a little bit, you know, Alan's been with me this whole night. He's all good. Like, just, you know, relax. Again, David's just very upset. He talks with his wife and he's just saying how he pretty much felt like he's not really in part of, in my estimate, and what I guess about what this scene represented is, he's just hurt because he's a father, but he knows that he wasn't really there a lot in his kid's life, especially a moment like this. He's constantly on the road, as you guys see. He's running to be president, so he possibly had a lot of politics stuff that, you know, I'm not sure too much about politics, but I'm sure it's a very demanding and busy job. So I'm sure he was just really wrapped up with stuff like that. And you could kind of see that he's just bothered, mainly because his wife didn't really speak to him, and then and to let him know about the current situation of what's going on, and just a lot of stuff going on there. And then again, guys, Jack's just, he didn't constantly, he just gave me this vibe like he just wasn't trusting Alan at all. And at first, guys, I was like, I'm not really sure what Jack's angle is. Like, he just was questioning him right out the gate. Even in this scene here, you guys could see that we got Terry and we got Jack talking, but then we see Alan in the distance, which I never really caught on to this, but now after watching the episode and going over this review here, kind of makes sense. But they're talking, they're showing Alan here, but it seemed like a very intense moment. This is the moment where Jack pretty much tells Terry what it is that he was called for in the very first episode. If you guys remember, he got the call to pretty much protect Palmer. Because of that, he got assigned to that mission. Now Jack pretty much tells Terry that he's been assigned to that mission, and he believes that that's why Kim has been taken, which Terry gets really broken up about it and starts to cry, and poor Terry, you know, I just felt really bad about that situation. And then Jack gets a call, and guys, this is the moment where everything starts to go haywire. The last like 13 minutes, guys, I was just like, whoa. To me, this made the episode intensely great. Jack is just pretty much talking with his wife. He just got over telling her pretty much what he just told her as far as what his mission is what is he trying to do. And he gets a random phone call through his cell phone. He gets a phone call, and it's Gaines. Now remember, guys, in the earlier in the episode, we saw Gaines kind of ask Kim to follow him and come, you know, to see where, not to see where she, you know, he Gaines pretty much tells Kim to follow him, which is pretty much to do this, is what I was trying to pretty much say. He pretty much tells her, give me the phone, let me call your father. So Gaines calls Jack, and now he's instructing him pretty much on stuff to do. Now, it's cool because I didn't realize how much access Gaines has as far as like how much eyes he has on Jack. So again, he calls Jack. Remember, he told Kim to pretty much give the number. Without really us seeing that that's what he said. We just kind of have an idea that's what really happened. We got Kim giving Gaines a number. Somehow he's hacked into the computer system where he could see security footage and pretty much see where Jack is located, which is crazy to me. I didn't know like how invested this guy was into like trying to get in contact with Jack or whatever the case may be with Jack. Again, it was really intense, and he starts to instruct Jack and tell him certain things as far as what to do. Fake smile, go to the back. I want you to start doing this. Guys, the biggest and ultimate shocker of the whole episode is this guy right here, who I believed through all the 6 episodes that we seen was a really concerned father, guys. I thought he was a really concerned father, really was worried about Janet. And the moment that Janet wakes up a little bit, she looks at Alan and she's like, "Who are you?" Now, at first, when she said, "Who are you?" I'm like, oh man, damn, she got hit so hard, she must have just forgot. But no, Alan starts to suffocate her, as you guys can see on the screen here. He starts to suffocate her and he tries to take her out, which completely threw me off guard. I did not see that coming at all. And he ends up killing Janet. Now, obviously, Alan is Janet's father, and obviously this isn't Janet. I mean, obviously this isn't Alan, so who the hell is this guy? Is he working for Gaines? Hopefully we can find that out in the next episode, but guys, that threw me off completely. Jack is being watched again. He says to pretty much just, Gaines is just instructing him on pretty much what to do, which in this here, he pretty much tells him to go to the CTU unit where he works. And I'm pretty sure from there on, we're going to hopefully see, I'm not sure what we're going to actually see, because what would he need him to go there for? It's not like Gaines is going to go to Jack's office and talk to him nicely, you know what I mean? So I can't wait to see what the next episode is going to bring for us. Then Terry, she's been calling Jack. Again, he had to throw the phone out of his car because that's what Gaines pretty much wanted. Now, the whole episode, remember in the beginning, Jack wanted Nina to discover this John Doe body that they found in the last episode, the last scene of the last episode. And Nina was been trying to contact Jack, but she's not able to pretty much talk to him. Jack through the phone. No one knows where he is. Terry doesn't know where he is. So Nina calls Terry just to see if Terry's still with Jack, because Nina knew that was Jack's last location that he told Nina where he was going to be. But then we come to see Terry, says she's not with him, and Nina tells Terry pretty much the body of the person that they found in the last episode, the last scene. They pretty much discovered who this man's body was. And she tells Nina tells Terry pretty much to, whenever you see Jack, just let him know this is the person that we found. And the person that we found, which was another freaking shocker to me, guys, it's Alan York, aka Janet's father, her actual father. So now we got Janet dead and we got Alan dead. Oh my gosh. And Terry is potentially with the guy who killed Alan. Not sure if he did yet, but we know damn well for sure he killed Janet. And this upsets me to the T, guys. I can't believe it, but I can't wait for the next episode. As you guys can tell, I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. Hopefully you guys are just as much and just as well. And hopefully we could continue watching the 24 series together. Without further ado, guys, I'll see you next time.